Hi everyone, this is Liz with 143 Handmade, and to celebrate my 143rd video, I decided to make this face-to-face video explaining 143 and why I picked that name, how I picked that name, all that stuff. So, I graduated high school in 1998, and back then, cell phones were not what they are today, far from it, and they were not something that the everyday person had. And I convinced my mom, I think it was my sophomore year, to get me a pager and to help me stay more connected so I could go out and she didn't have to know exactly where I was, but she could still get a hold of me, you know. Well, it worked. And so I got a pager, and so um but pagers, they were quite limited on, I didn't have a BlackBerry. I just had a plain old pager. And plain old pagers, you had to, um, the point how they were supposed to be used was that you would just call from a regular phone, and then it would beep kind of like an answer machine, and then you would type in, whatever numbers you wanted to have show up on the screen. But it was limited. My pager was limited to, I think it was 14 characters. Um, I mean, it was one line. Mine didn't even roll over to the second line. It was very simple technology. And so we came up with all kinds of different codes. My mom and I, my friends and I, people I've never heard of, but I still use their codes, because they just kind of got around. And and 143 was one of those. It was one that was just out there by the time I got my pager, because pagers had been a thing for a while by the time I got one. And 143 simply is I love you. The I has one letter, love has four letters, and you has three letters. So, 143. And so my channel is essentially named I Love You Handmade. And I know that sounds kind of silly when you say it like that, but, you know, 14 or 1 4 handmade just didn't sound as good as 143. So that's what I went with. And and that's very much how I am, how I live my life. Store bought things are overrated for the most part and overpriced right now, way overpriced. So I try and make everything that I can possibly make for us. I make quilts for my husband and I. Sorry. Um, well, not just for my husband and I, but most of the blankets he and I have right now are quilts that I have made, and I will be starting some sewing videos coming up. Thank you, Susan Hiles at Susan Hiles Art, and Darlene over at Darlene Michaud, because those two channels have really inspired me to go ahead and put my sewing out there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, the way a professional would do it for it to still have value to people out there. And so I will be, putting some of that out there soon. And this next year, we'll see some change to my channel. My channel has been primarily focused on paper crafts because it was easy. It was within my comfort zone. I could just put the camera over my desk and only show that little tiny space, and have control over it and all of that. But I'm gonna push myself and come out of that shell a little bit this year, and hence the face-to-face video. I won't be doing a lot of these, but a few, and well, at least for now, I don't know where life's gonna take me. I have learned not to say never. For all I know, here in a year, I'm going to be doing face-to-face vlogs, once a week or something. I have no idea. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to grow. I don't know how I'm going to change, but I know that my next few steps will not be the face-to-face videos. And let's see, what else did I want to share? But yeah, that's essentially the story of my channel. Is that I just absolutely love everything handmade, and if I can figure out a way to make it, I will. I much prefer making something for myself than store buying it. And so thank you so much. The other thing I did want to mention is that I have my subscribers have started, uh, Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue-tied. I'm seeing something just off camera. It's distracting me. Um, but my subscribers, I had reached 200 subscribers, and then I made the announcement that and put a video out there that was not paper crafting, and I lost like 5 or 6 subscribers like that same day. And then, but now, less than a week later, I'm up to 120 something. So, and I know there's an ebb and flow to subscribers. People clean out their channels, you say something that offends them, whatever. It doesn't, I'm not worried about the ebb and flow. And so, but I just wanted to say thank you. I greatly appreciate that. And please share my channel, share the videos, share the channel itself, anytime you feel like it's appropriate. I would greatly appreciate it. The growth is something that I cannot do by myself. This is a community, and we need to help each other and share each other and, help raise each other up. So thank you so much for all the support and all the comments and all the sharing and subscribing, and I really do appreciate it, and I really am truly grateful and humbled that so many people would want to watch little old me. And so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to say thank you and to explain the 143 a little bit, because I know some people are a little confused as to why it's 143, not 143. And so that's the explanation. And thank you so much.